Oh my God. All right, what's up, guys? All right, I got a Melda. India, baby. Probably didn't do anything, but you know. All right, this is gonna be fun. 4-1 TBT. I'm rocking Mariners hat for Griffey, of course. Nice bat flip T-shirt for opening day. Ingress, of course. Happy opening day. I should put that in there. I did that last year, but you know. Oh wow! I think I saw somebody post that. That's the thing on Series One. You'll find it anywhere. Don't get your hopes up though that the Cracker Barrel is going to be your spot. It's just they mass produced Series One. That's why it's just I don't know. Hey, I'm Team Braves. I'm Team Ronald Acuna. Oh my God, are we serious? Forgot I'm not allowed to hit the cord or it goes haywire. Some rubber bands over there. All right, so we've got some crazy stuff. No, thank you. I don't want to cut the cord. We've only got 4 people in. Are we serious right now? Leave it to me to break stuff from the 90s on opening day. All right, so we've got Fleer Skybox. This is like the retail pack of Metal Universe. This was like these both were like 250, and this was like 130. 35 somewhere there. Hobby exclusive metal. So we'll rip that one first, and then we'll do we're gonna do a little bit of everything. This stuff's pretty wild. Griffey, staying here. I know he's very desirable in this stuff, so I broke it for like $50 less than I had in it. So I think that's only fair. Chipper, Maddox, Taylor, Dr. Octagon, Pedro, Vlad, Jeets, Tony Gwynn, and Frank Thomas. Andrew, A-Rod, Cal Ripken, and Bonds. I'm just making sure that I don't have any. With Taylor, good. I'm glad that everybody is all right with it. Oh, hold up. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I just got sent a link. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Oh, missed it. Oh well. Alright, I was trying to get some of these white sparkles back. Packs, whatever they are. So, alright, so like I said, alright, let me finish this up. A-Rod, Cal, Bonds, Andrew, Mitch, you're the man, thank you, but I just missed it. Bagwell, Biggio, Jared, Sosa, Sheffield, Manny, Andrew, Glavin, and Smoltz, Brian, Piazza, Ricky Henderson, Conseco, Todd Helton, Tim Salmon, and Alomar. Mitch. McGuire, Bonilla, and Randy Dandy, Chad, Benjamin, Scott Rowland Pudge, Andrew Jones, Rafael Palmero, and Juan Gonzalez, Joe, Darren Erstad, John S., Edmonds, and Messina, sorry, and then Noma going to Jordan. All right, so I know I used to love these. I barely ever got them. Only got them by the at the Kmart by the house, and when they came out, I loved them. So we're gonna start. We'll do a little bit of each. Have some fun with it on opening day. Braves were getting skunked the last time I saw. Is that still a thing? Hey, the Red Sox can't lose today, which is promising for me. Be one of the few times this year that's the case. I don't think anybody claimed Rivera. Same as always, we hit anything crazy and it's not claimed, it'll go to a random. Ooh. Speaking of random. David Nilsson, Hideki Arabu, Ben Grieve. These are cool. Burnitz, Aaron Selly, Mo, Mike Lieberthal. What's up, Trevor? Chad Allen. I hate that they're sticking together like that. Damn it. That would have been a nice card, too. Platinum Portraits, A-Rod. And Fusion, Chipper, and Andrew Jones. So, obviously, both of those are claimed by guys. So, y'all figure something out. If not, we'll random it. Damn it. That makes me sad that that's stuck together like that. Hopefully, that's not the case of all of them. I mean, Nola looked good, so. Are you... Trevor, I just saw this. I'm sorry. I know it's your team. Donaldson's already hurt. Jack Jones. Griffey. Take it. I hate to be that guy. I hate it. But how are people getting hurt day one with a hamstring? Like, are we not... I don't know. I thought I saw Judge get hobbled up earlier too, but I think he just took a batter out on a ball. This is Sosa. Somebody had Sosa. There's a chipper for you, Taylor. Edgar Alfonso and Albert Bell. Those aren't as bad stuck, so that's good. Jimmy Anderson. Derek Bell. Ellis Burks. So we got something cool. Come on, don't. So, okay. I don't think it was as bad as it could have been. Hit Machines. That's pretty sick. Big Hurt. Who had the big hurt? Evan. Hit Machines. Yeah, I mean, he's expensive, too. It's not like he's out there on, you know, a rookie deal. Y'all paid him a ton of money. playing. Let's do some Skybox. Like I said, we're just going to kind of go back and forth. I don't think I've ever ripped this stuff. This was a rich person product growing up. Dave Justice. Come on. Travis Lee. Andy Pettit. Kevin Apier. Aaron Sell. What is this? Alexa. Next. Never again. Aaron Selly, John Valentine. There's a Jeets. And Scott Erickson. These stick together. It sucks. Lofton. Mark Gruzalonic. Well, Brad Fulmer. I think there's autos in these too. Denny Nagel. If anybody has any ways to not do this, that'd be great. But John Olaroon. Edgar Alfonso. Eli Marrero. Trevor Hoffman. Kenny Lofton. Alright, we're going to empty these out. This might take longer than I thought. All right. Nice. There we go. Bump those numbers up. All right. Skybox metal. This is the good stuff. Hey, it's not sticking together. Sweet. Dave Nilsson. Todd Helton. Paul O'Neill. Barry Larkin. Did somebody claim Larkin? Silly mental thing. Andrew. Nice. Nintendo 64. All-Star Baseball. Nagy. Or Charles Nagy. Billy Taylor and Hardball Galaxy. Cal Ripken. Yeah, it makes me really happy that these aren't sticking together. I tried, but it was all gone by the time I could. Matt Lawton, Brian Jordan, John Jaha, Eric Gagne. These aren't sticking together too bad either. I say that as the sweet Nomar and Pedro card sticks together. Ken Caminiti, Hideki Irabu. We've already pulled one of him. Moises Alou, Oral Hershiser, and Brian Giles. So that'll go to a random, even though it's... Stick all that stuff to the side. That has to go to a random. What's up, Andrew? We got a cool insert of Frank Thomas and a Cal Ripken. We haven't really gotten too deep into it. Shannon Stewart, Tim Salmon, Javi Lopez. Ooh, that's green. That's something. He is not claimed. Not a bad name either. So I don't really know what's going on there, but as you can tell, that one's silver and that one's green. So that goes, well, you might not can tell actually. Gagne's also the same way. So we'll sleeve up Eric Gagne. Aaron Boone. What did Pablo Sandoval do? Did he rob anybody in blind or in broad daylight today? Absolutely hate Pablo Sandoval. The fact that he is still on a major league roster, it literally makes me sick. Like I hate him. I don't hate people. I hate like Cam Newton. I hate him. He's probably my least favorite baseball player of all time. Jose Valentin, Brad Rigby, Kevin Nitty, R.I.P. Mo Rivera. He hit a homer. Are you? How is he hitting homers? J. Bell, Moises Alou. Brady Anderson, Mike Cameron. Well, good for y'all, I guess. That's one more homer than he hit in Boston. Probably not, but it was pretty close, if not. I hate that guy. He just stole money from the Red Sox. Lansing, John Franco, Albert Bell, Pedro Estacio. Oh, that one's shiny. Kevin Apier. That one's not claimed, so that'll go to a random. I did not think these would stick together. Oh, wow. That's the Rave parallel out of 150. Be a lot cooler if it wasn't. Yeah, no, I mean, that's probably 2 more than he scored in Boston. In meaningful time, at least. We're going to have to slow play these medals. Bernie Williams, Travis Fryman, I know. Aaron Boone, Joe Cotta, the GOAT, Jeff Cirillo, David Cohn. That's chilling. I don't know if you can tell, but the Twin Towers in the background. Johnny Damon, and Hardball Galaxy, Big Mo Vaughn. Send that to random. Alright, let's run through some of these. Who had Tony? That's a clean one. Who started for Dodgers today? Was it Walker? Nice. I need Acuna to do everything he can. Everything I've heard, he seems pretty likely. And last year was just a weird year. He got off to the terrible start. I think he was hurt. He wasn't telling anybody about it. And then at the end of the year, he very clearly hurt his wrist in the playoffs and just kept trying to play through it. Oh, Kershaw got the nod? Didn't Bueller get the nod last year? Somebody had Sheffield. Nice. Are we sure Panini wasn't making packs for these dudes back then? I watched some of that Blue Jays game, and I would like to say the Yankees lose. As my friend David Ortiz would say. Not my friend. Jack Jones, Brett Boone, Bobby Abreu, Calvin Murray green. Prospects. Oh, cool. They did not know they had prospects in there. Not much of one because I never heard of them. Fusion, Carlos Beltran, and Carlos Feebles. Any of these where only one guy owns it or has somebody, we'll just give it to that guy. Luis Gonzalez, Tino Martinez. We've got a few so far where both guys were claimed. Bobby Higginson, Corey Koski, Jason Giambi, Kevin Apier. Trace, I don't remember him. Colquitt? I don't know. Hey! Tatis! Was that the year he hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning? People don't talk about that enough. That's one of the more absurd stats you'll ever hear. I told my wife that the other day. She's like, what? I was like, yeah. Dude hit 2 grand slams in the same inning. And his kid is the face of baseball. Carlos Feebles. Kenny Rogers. Willie Pena. It's a prospects insert. I'm sure there's something awesome right here behind it that's stuck together. Talent show, Ben Petrick. Yeah, I saw I've got this one up. Barry Bonds, Octavio Dotel, Roger Cedeno, Billy Wagner. I don't think anybody had Wagner. And Al Martin. You can call me Al Martin. Fernandez. Oh. Kevin Millwood, who was really good. Hip Hip Jorge. Rob Bell. And I'm sure the coolest card of all time. No. Talent show, Matt Riley. Rick Helling. Roberto Hernandez. Troy Gloss. Kevin Brown. Maglia Ordonez. Dean Palmer. Warren Morris. Jeff Kent. Scott Erickson Green. Sean Casey Musina. Edgar Clemente. Chan-Ho Park. Jamie Moyer. And Randy Wolf. Getting a little better. It still sucks that the inserts are the ones that seem to be. Rusty Greer. Fun fact about Rusty Greer, he's from my hometown. And he's kind of a dick about it. Like, excuse my French, I bet he doesn't have Albertville on here, even though he was born and raised, and his mom was like an assistant at the school. He, for some reason, started claiming Fort Rucker, sorry. Yep, Fort Rucker. Not anywhere close to Albertville, but he's from Albertville. And the hitting facility is named the Rusty Greer Hitting Facility. But, we weren't good enough for him, apparently. All right, Platinum Portrait, Sean Casey. And Fusion, Vladito and Yugeth Urbina. So, Evan, I think you have Vlad. Somebody has Vlad. That'll go to whoever has Vlad because nobody claimed Urbina. Sean Green. I need to send that to my dad because he got so pissed about it. We went, Joe McEwing. We went to a game when I was like 7 years old. Like, went to Houston or to Texas. Randy Johnson, to watch them play because that one looks different. So we'll see that because he was from Albertville. And we were like, this is awesome. We're going to go see Rusty Greer play Beltray. And then we get there and it says hometown Fort Rucker. And oh my God, my dad like lost it. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, Andres Galarraga, Jason Kendall. Just such a weird thing to get mad about, but I don't blame him. I don't like being from Albertville either, but you know, Scott Erickson, Pat Burrell, or Burrell, whatever his name is, and a cool insert. Trying to like loosen it. See if that'll help any. It did not. Peter Bergeron, Greggy Maddox, Tony Clark, Mike Hampton, Charles Nagy, and AJ Burnett. So, some dudes there that were claimed. Let's set those aside. Let's go through some Thunder Skyboxes. I think this is actually the most expensive of the boxes after shipping and everything. And it's the worst in terms of sticking together. Tom Glavine, Joe Carter, I forgot was an Oriole at one point in his life. Jeff Cirillo, Ron Coomer, Dennis Eckersley, Jeff Supan, Giambi, David Cohn. If anybody says pack fresh on these and you see it in an eBay listing, run. It's not the good kind of pack fresh. I thought we had cool, like, high-tech style cards. Maddox, Fernando Avina, Bartolo. Look how skinny he is. He's 3 of those now. I say that as someone who was 3 of me when I was half my age, but like Hampton, Jeff King, come on now, Randall Simon, Jeremiah Gonzalez, and Wilson Alvarez. Alexa, play Daily Mix 2. I just saw Ricky Henderson. I was told earlier he wasn't in this. Reggie Sanders, who I saw a Deion Sanders earlier as a Project 70. I was like, what are we doing here? Chipper. There you go, Taylor. Chili Davis. That's a good name. I guess I bored everyone to death with my Rusty Greer story, so everyone went away. Todd Dunwoody. Brent Brady? Michael Tucker. Omar Vizquel. Will the Thrill. Rico Bronya. That's a good name. Rocket. Young. Chanho Park. I've been very disappointed in these. Brian McCracken. Oh, no. McRae. Quentin McCracken. That's right. Chanho Park. Ismael Valdez. See that you can just tell a pack. Hey, Ricky Henderson. It's not as bad as some of these have been. Edgar Renneria, Larry Walker, Darren Fletcher, Thought these had cool inserts too. I was wrong. BJ Surhoff. So that's cool. Boss 98. Insert Larry Walker. Jeff Conan. Dennis Reyes. Hunter Myers. There's a big hurt. I'm trying. I think it's worse when I try and do that. Just a quick rip is the only way to go. Matt Morris. Kurt Schilling. Kurt Shitbag, no. Sheffield and Jeff D'Amico. All right, everyone, we're back to the good ones. Leaf Metal Skybox. Another Rocket. Hey, Barry Bonds. Juan Gonzalez with a Texas oil rig in the background, because that's awesome. I saw that is cool. Is he like full-time? Tim Salmon, somebody claimed him. Second best fish name to ever play for the Angels. Shannon Stewart, Derek Bell, and Tony Clark. Yeah, there are fish in the background there, by the way. It's awesome. Carlos, oh, they're all upside down. How'd Freed look today? I know he got the start. Hitting consultant, gotcha. I love Chipper, but I heard him talk Marty and McGee. I don't know if you guys ever listen to them. I love them. Marty Smith and Ryan McGee. You got a show on ESPN, maybe on SEC Network. I can't remember. Anyways, he was on right after the passing of Hank Aaron. And if you can find that interview, that's one. Marty and McGee are both, they're, you know, Southern guys, kind of like Chipper. He just laid it out about Hank Aaron. It was awesome. Like just how much Hank meant to him and all that. It was one of the better interviews I've heard. All right, Jim Tomei, Roberto Alomar, Veritek, and Pete Harnish is the green. Jeff Bloom, Omar Vizquel. Somebody claimed Vizquel, I think. Larry Walker, Mike Soroka. Before Soroka, we had Soroka. Tommy Glavine, Carlos Beltran, Kevin Young, Trevor Hoffman, Marquise Grissom, Braves legend Marquise Grissom, that is. Adam Piat. Okay. Who starts tomorrow? Ian Anderson? Chad Hermanson, Talent Show. Al Leiter. Erstad, Eric Karros. Orlando Hernandez. Tony Bautista. Brad Radke. Tim Salmon. Brian Jordan. Juan Sosa. Before you had Juan Soto, you had Juan Sosa, Sean Casey. Richie Sexton, the Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, Jamie Moyer, Maglio, or no, yes. Bobby Smith, Carlos Delgado, John Jaha, Eric Munson, Alfonso Soriano Talent Show. That's a cool card. Sean Green. Oh, yeah. Damn it, I got to go back through and pull that. Sean Green, Roberto Hernandez, Mike Hampton, Charlie Moore. That's all right. Andre Scalar. I forgot y'all got Charlie Moore. That was a good get. He didn't cost a ton. And he's going to win you some games. He's not going to win a Cy Young or anything. Edgar Martinez, Michael Barrett, Todd Walker, Brian Cooper, Dante, father of Bo, Bichette, Damian Easley, Andrew Bags, Doug Glanville, Mark McGuire, Mo Vaughn, Brady Anderson, Reggie Sanders. We got a green, Adam Kennedy. Maybe the prospects are just green. And I'm Cal Ripken and Mike Mussina. So both of those guys were claimed, so we'll have to do something there. Yes, Taylor, that will go to a random. I put it in. Steve Finley, Henry Rodriguez, Chris Weidger, Eric Chavez, Lee Stevens. Who? Maglio? If it is, it doesn't say, but remember they didn't say back then. I don't think so. I'll set it aside just in case. I'm about to just random this whole box. John Olerud. These aren't as bad. Edgardo Alfonso. Reggie Sanders. There you go. There's a chip for you, Taylor. That ended up okay, actually. Chili David. You got plenty of more chances, don't worry. Roderick Myers. Matt Morris. Big Hurt. I'll sleeve all these too and just, you know. We need some better inserts. Come on now. 90s baseball. Also, what's the deal with the DH? There's just not going to be one now? Universal DH? So stupid. So stupid. I was like, oh my god, this one's thick. It's just 2 packs. Okay. You got any North Carolina people in here? Someone tell me I have no reason to be nervous. as an Alabama fan, and is a big Nate Oates guy. Henry Rodriguez, Edgar Martinez. He never gets love in this. No one ever picks Edgar. Ramon, brother of Pedro Martinez. Carlos Baegra. Mickey Morandini. This is the ultimate all-time let's remember some guys. Bobby Estella. Andy Ashby. Yep, this is a remember some guys. And Devin White. Mark Wohler, shutdown closer. Cecil, father of Prince Fielder. Jared Wright. Armando Benitez. You think so? Who are they going to hire? All right, Boss Frank Thomas. These are cool. John, I mean, who? The last time there was, I mean, it was obvious. Like, you go after Roy Williams. I mean, you know. I just don't know that there's that obvious guy right now. Ivan Ventura. Ben Grieve, Brian Johnson. Bring back Doherty. I mean, let's be honest. He also coached up a pretty damn good defense. I mean, top 10 in the country in offense and defense. Derek Lee, Carlos Nagy, A.J. Martin, Carl Everett, Mark McGuire, Todd Zill, Ricky Batalico, Klesko, Tatis Sr., Kevin Tapani. See, I saw Hubert Davis. He's never been a head coach. They'll get somebody with head coaching experience. Stackhouse has been awful. There's a Griffey checklist. Stackhouse has been really bad at Vandy. Shaw, Guillen, which his whole thing when he tries to appeal to it will be, it's just a shitty program. I can't. Look, Chad, I've already been told that Kung Fu, and if he did some damn Kung Fu, you know, he might be okay. He needs to start doing some Kung Fu. Hate him. Don't get me started on him again. Jose Cruz Jr. These are, Chad, if you're just tuning in, these are stuck together like hell. So, Dante. Jimmy Key. He's from Huntsville, Alabama. See if that, yep. Huntsville, Alabama. Who's Wes Miller? Alex Gonzalez. I'm going to tell you right now, they're calling Mark Few. Hey, Boss Griffey. God almighty, that's the worst one. Same thing last week. I mean, that's not supposed to be white. That's not supposed to be white. Remind me, never get this crap again. Can't even get excited about it, Griffey, because it's beat the hell and back. I don't expect all of these to be PSA 10s out of the box. I'm not dumb and naive, but like, come on. Ellis Burks, Justin Thompson, Musina. See, there you go, John. That one wasn't. Hey, I know that guy. I actually have a box of that coming in, that 97 Fleer, or 98, whatever it is. Yeah, some of them, the metal over here is all right. Jeff Blauser, Javi Lopez, Tony Clark, who's the head of the MLBPA, obviously a terrible job. Andres Scalaraga, Craig Biggio, Ray Langford, Jeremy Burnett, and Steve Finley. Oh, there's a bag. Somebody had, Jared had him. Oh, Al Leiter, John Fabregas, Fast Track Brad Fulmer. This is cool. It's not numbered, but 3 of 10 fast tracks. We'll random that. Well, it's... Yeah, it is exactly like that, Trevor. No, I have not. I don't have the stomach for that. I don't do enough or much basketball anyways. Andrew Jones. Speaking of, I did get a bunch of crazy old stuff, or not old, like older stuff in that we're going to rip. Travis Fryman, Joey Hamilton, Josh Schmidt, Mike Caruso, Brad Radke, Chuck Knobloch, and Delvey Cruz. Probably not Diaby. That would be Garcia. But I say, wow, these aren't bad, but we've already been through all those. So that's why they're not bad. I agree, they did not need him. Doug Minkiewicz, baby, who later was on that 04 team. Shane Bowers, Ron. Wow. Guys. Ryan Sandberg, Rhino with a Rhino in the background. Yes. Justin Thompson, Russ Johnson. Oh, this is sick. Juan Gonzalez, Universal Language die cut. I think those are pretty rare. I hate these because they're always so hard to put in. This thing is crisp too. Well, it would be if I could, you know. It's unbelievable. Trying to do this. I did see that. The kid for the Warriors. I know that this is probably entertaining for y'all. It's like doing surgery for me. I'm trying to do it where I don't mess up these corners. That's dedication, Holmes. Joe. Juan and Gonzalez, Universal Language. Jared Wright, Ruben Rivera, and Randy Johnson, Hardball Galaxy. See, I only remembered Griffey because that's all I cared about. The Ryan Sandberg is pretty awesome, though. Oh my God, John! I just saw your comment about as stuck. How'd Auburn do this year? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ricky Vitalico, Edgar, Brady Anderson, Scott Hatteberg, Andrew Vessel, Will Cunane, John Jaha, and Chuck Finley with a giraffe in the background. Unbelievable artistry. Yeah, no, I don't do basketball. I mean, we just don't rip a lot of it here. And I don't know if you guys saw all that product I have, but I got a lot of awesome older stuff. Posted a picture about it earlier. There's a Noma. Pokey Reese, Jorge Posada green. And it is cheaper for all that awesome stuff than 2 boxes of Prism. So, Carl Everett, Jeff Jenkins, Jose Lima, Brad Austin. We're just going to do one insane mixer. It's going to be expensive, but let's leave Auburn out of this. Okay, that's fair. Oh! Could have been awesome. But there's half of it. Andrew, I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We've had some great success. I think we just got to stick to like chrome finished cards. I thought these would be okay. And for the most part they are, but of course it's only the cool stuff that is not. It does say memorabilia and auto card, so let's just hit an auto. Well, I'll say this. Panini, I mean, it's secondary market that drives this stuff. It's not Panini. Bernie Williams. It's a Kurt Schilling. There's a green Pokey Reese. Oh, we got an auto. And it's not like awful. Gabe Kapler. Certificate of Authenticity. Let's go. That turns the box around a little bit. Old autos. Gabe Kapler. Skybox autographs. Nobody had Kapler. So that'll go to a random. Gabe Kapler autograph random. John is just overcome with excitement. Oh, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying, but people are buying it. And, I mean, a lot of people, the breakers are getting a lot of heat because they're saying that they're responsible for it. And I guess, but, like, we're not breaking any. David Cohn. Pedro. That one's clean. Well, never mind. There's something on the back of it. Great. Carlos Beltran. Platinum Portraits. And cool. Rafael Palmeiro and Pudge Rodriguez. Both of those go to Joe. Bartolo Canseco. There's a cow. Rubio de Rasso. Matt Manti. Robert Ventura. Robert Ramsey. Paul Canerco. John Lieber. Mike Sweeney. Todd. Mike Sweeney Todd. Trot Nixon. Scott Rowland from Benjamin. There's an A-Rod. That one's pretty good. Barry Larkin. Billy Koch. Rondell White. Real mature Rondell. Nick Johnson. There's something behind it. Vernon Wells. Talent show. Vernon Wells, who for a while was the highest paid player in baseball. Chris Carpenter. Rafael Palmeiro. Butch Husky. Vladito Sr. and Joe Rowe Sada. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's about all you can do is random packs. I'll say this. I have not seen like a full pick your team. I saw a half case pick your team last night. I've not seen a full case pick your team. I don't know that I will because that is 24 grand. Might be a little cheaper if you did a case, but good God. Here's what's going to happen, though. It's going to drive baseball stuff up because right now, compared to basketball, baseball is nothing. So, what you're going to see is that real? I've actually seen like something on that, John. Not necessarily that, and knowing you, then it's total chicanery. But if it's real, I mean, I'll put the rest of these stupid packs in the freaking freezer, and we'll come back in 30 minutes. Vina, Bartolo, Hampton. But yeah, what's going to happen, I think, is all these guys who are used to ripping basketball all the time, they're going to start doing baseball because it's somewhat affordable, and then it's going to drive it up. But I do think PSA shutting down. What? 24 spot random team. Good. Got 1,000 a pop. Jared? Quentin McCracken. Imagine dropping $1,000 and ending up with like the Pacers. I don't think the Pacers have any huge chasers, so. Glavin, Joe Carter, but then again, somebody's going to end up with the Hornets. You know, I think it's the only way you can do it. Because then even if you hit, I mean, that's half a hobby box. So if you hit a shit team, like you could at least hope for something, I don't know. No. Right. I did see that insane LeBron one got pulled. There's a Larkin. Stewart. Oh, Bobby Wagner. There's an A-Rod Boss. That one's not as bad. Good. I'm glad I took the hit with Mike Griffey being the shittiest one. This is a TBT, so I'm allowed to cuss, okay? It's been a long week. Will the Thrill. Jeff D'Amico. Speaking of guys, we are going up to Gunnersville this weekend for Easter. Rocket Clemens, Eric Young. So there's a Man Ram. Somebody grabbed him. Olivier Aquilvio Veras and Wade Boggs. So if Matt Stairs, anybody needs me, I will kind of be out of pocket. I'm going to try to get everything out the door tonight. Hopefully I'll get this too. Michael Coleman. I got Heritage done, packed up. It's just a matter of dropping it all off. Wait, 2,400 per? How? I ripped some Stadium Club from the LCS. It wasn't terrible. Hold on. All right, it's 12 box case, right? So 2,000 a box, 24,000 divided by 24 should be 1,000. All right, Jared. If someone is ripping it at $2,400 per spot, $57,000. That is 2.5 times as much as it should be. Those people should go to jail. And guess what? If they had it yesterday, they had a full sealed case in hand yesterday, then I got to tell you right now, they got it allocated, which means they probably paid $300 a box for it, $400 a box for it, unless they got it from blowout. Oh, Scott rolling. There you go, Benjamin. That one's not bad either. Unless they are adding in a box of National Treasures with each spot. That would be the only way on God's green earth I would do it, and it would suck, and I would make every disclaimer in the world, and I would give it like a week to fill, and I think we're going to do it. Brett Tomko. Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid, and Ricky Leday. I saw something last night that said, Marty Cordova, Luis Gonzalez, in terms of the Lindor deal, that when that is up, the Mets will still be paying Bobby Bonilla. Everybody acts like that's the worst deal ever. I'm like, it's actually not a bad deal at all. Like, it's just funny that they're still doing it. But like, Instead of paying him $33 million up front, they just said, we'll give you 33 for, we'll give you $1 million a year for that. Like, helps both guys. Eric Karros, Pudge. Okay, all right. Let's do this. Let's say this. I'll give him $2,400. If I pay $2,000, I mean, look, guys, you know how I am. I'm upfront and honest with you. If I pay $2,000 for the box, I'm probably going to break it at $2,400. Because, you know, like, I don't do this for free. I don't make, like I tell you guys all the time, my margins are as small as anybody in this hobby. If something's high, it's because I had to pay up front for it. I'd make per break as little as anyone's you'll come across. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it at 2,400, it's still, that would make it, you know, 1,200 per or whatever. Sheffield, Ryan Jordan, Richard Hidalgo, and Jeffrey Hammond's. On top of this stuff being stuck together, it's been pretty terrible the past few boxes too, or past few packs too. I think Bobby stops in 35, 2035. I'm finishing these off. Just get them over with. So say that, yeah, like, I mean, they might have paid. For the most part, though, if you have stuff on release, either you got it from Blowout, because Blowout can get it to you beforehand, or you, like, pre-ordered it for someone. See, Scherzer's the same deal. Scherzer signed like a 6-year I think it was like a $120 million deal, but he gets paid $10 million for 12 instead of 20 for 6, which is smart. It helps both. If I was a player, I'd do it, and if I was a team, I'd try and get the players to do it. I think it'll become more common ground, I think. Somebody else did it recently, too. Terry Steinbach, Kevin Brown. Yeah, they're back to being stuck. Cal Ripken Jr. Mark Clark. That's a good name. Mark Clark. Rob Nin. David Segui. Yosemite Sam. Stuck together. Tino. John Wetland. Shane Reynolds. Rondell White. Again, Rusty Greer. Let's see if this is the one. At Fort Rocker at SOB. Todd Hundley. Sandy Dandy Alomar. Mo Vaughn. Hey, it's a cool old school jersey. I don't think they had photo variations back then. So, Jose Canseco. Blue Jay Canseco. Ori. Cliff Floyd. Sean Green. Smoltzy. Iverson probably needed to. All of it? Here's another wine gone. That's a cool one. Another Scott Rowland. Alex Fernandez. Yeah, there's going to be some, like, shootings at Target over the weekend. Or on tomorrow. Joe Randa. Paul O'Neill. I'm off. I should just go. Miguel Tejada. Levan Hernandez. Willie Green. There's a Griffey. It's not as bad as some of them, but it's up there. We're getting it on the back. And what a cool card. Anderson. Eric Davis. All right. Almost through this terrible box. So remember, guys, no more Skybox. Don't buy it online either. Alexa, next. the thing with Prism is you're gonna have these cards that aren't worth, or like shouldn't be worth what they're worth. They're having to go for more because you got to get your money back. Like your DeMar DeRozan, your 12 card, there's a Pedro, is going to get way more than it ever should because people have to get their money back, and people, I don't know, it's just going to be so hard to get your hands on it. Stocker, Jim Edmonds, Troy Percival, Ryan Gant, Kevin Brant, or Brant Brown, sorry, Rolando Araujo, Greg Jeffries, Carlos Perez, John Jaha again, Vinny Castilla, and Eric Milton. Yeah, no, I saw something last week, a guy posted, it's like been at Target since 2 a.m., second or third in line. Abreu, there's a Gwen. It's like, should be able to get some stuff, and they still had a limit. I'm like, man, like you need to either get a job or find something better to do with your time. Piazza, Johnny Damon, because like if I really want something, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just buy it. Like I'll pay the markup. It's like it's not like you can't get it if you don't go wait in line. You just got to pay more for it. Billy Miller. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's a checklist. Frank Thomas. Of course, Mitch. And what's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, we're not going to do any. I mean, I think breaking is the only way you can do it. Or like random packs. Yerbinia and Paul Sorrento. All right, we're through with that. Never again. Sorry, guys. I didn't know. It looked cool and like, I don't know. We'll do these two, and then we'll finish up the other stuff, and then we'll finish these because these are the best. Jeff Shaw, Roberto Hernandez, Tony Womack. That's cool. It's got a plane in the background. It's a plane. Nope. It's Tony Womack. Mark Saving Grace. Oh, die cut. Darren Erstad. Oh, John. What a claim. Darren Erstad, Shield. That's one of the cooler cards we've ripped. It is. I mean, it's... And, like... Let's talk about LaMelo. Like, he's fun. He does some good stuff. Is he ever going to win an MVP? I don't think so. I mean, I think he's a guy that everybody would be happy to have on his team, on their team. If his name weren't LaMelo, like if he weren't a Ball brother, like if he were just some dude, we would be talking about him. But, like, it wouldn't be, what we thought. Pokey Reese, Rondell White, and Piazza. Like he's very good, don't get me wrong, but he plays on a terrible team where he kind of has to shoulder a lot of the load. And I know they were a 4 seed, but that's not. In a normal conference, that should never be a 4 seed. Big Mac, Klesko, Terry Steinbach. Is that, tell me that that's like a Grapes of Wrath reference. Giambi, Olerud, Willie Green, Ben Grieve, and Larry Walker. I'm sure the Mets. How is it supposed to make them that? All right, 5 left of 2020 Leaf Metal, or Skybox. We hit an auto. We hit a sweet A-Rod that was stuck together. Pedro Estacio, JD Drew, John Wetland. Green, Sammy Sosa. Nice. Chuck Finley. Smoltz. Phil Nevin. Travis Fryman. Juan Encarnacion. Brian Giles. Juan Encarnacion was like a... Wasn't he the dude that it seemed like every trade deadline was in the mix? I don't remember, John. I've still got most of those. Some of them have shipped. I know I'm a bad breaker. Micah Bowie. Pete Harnish. Micah, don't call him David. Carlos Lee. Aaron Mayette. Prospect. And DeRozan. I don't know. Ken Caminiti. Tony Clark. Matt Williams. Jim Edmonds. Oops, somebody had Edmonds. And Timmy Hudson. Oh. In that case, then yes, they should have. Yeah, they're on the hook. Chris Benson, famous wife. Ryan Roop, Ryan Gant, Danny's Baez, Aaron Bleepin Boone, Beltre, Manoran, Vinny Castilla, and two more. Oral Hershiser, AJ Burnett. Kent Bottenfield, Mike Piazza, Sean Estes, Buddy Carlisle, green. Fusion, Sean Casey, Barry Larkin, Greggy Maddox, Ortiz, Alou, Mike Lowell, Jason Kendall. The Rocket, Roger Clemens. Jeets, Mark Grace, Brett Bleepin Boone. The whole Boone family gets a bleepin. Preston Wilson, Mike Musina, Ray Ordonez, Troy O'Leary, Charles Nagy, and Randy Johnson. So not bad there. Again, good list of clean guys. So, all right, we still got a bunch of these awesome ones to end. Skybox. Henry Rodriguez, Henry Blanco, 2 Henrys in a row. Don't see that very often. Gary Gaetti, Delano DeShields in front of a train track. Charles Johnson, Bobby Higginson, Jose Guillen, and Hardball Galaxy. That'll go to random. I'm not doing the random right now. I'm gonna hop off and we'll do it a little later because I'm gonna have to kind of go through. Roberto Alomar, Hidalgo, David DeLucci, Derek Lee, another one of these. Universal Language, Greggy Maddox. Let's see how terrible or how long it takes me to get this one. Not as bad. Maddox. Somebody had Maddox. Oh, Taylor. Universal Language, Mad Dog, Palmero, Eckersley, Brady Anderson. Manoran, Antoine Williamson, Javi Lopez, Paul Sorrento, Kevin Polkovich, Pedro. There's a Red Sox in that too. Jimmy Edmonds, Jim Tomei. I do want a Griffey out of this pretty bad. Rod Beck, Frank Thomas checklist. Chipper. That's kind of an iconic card. The cornfield. Randy Dandy. The unit. A big one at that. Moises Alou, Ken Caminetti, Jeff Kent, Barry Bonds, Hardball Galaxy. Yeah, these are the best. I'm going to try and find more of these. They don't stick. They look awesome. The entire catalog. That's good. Not, you know, the deep cuts too. Would you say, John, Jim Edmonds forever? Ismael Valdez, Marty Cordova, Canerca, BJ Surhoff, Ray Langford, Dante Bichette, Jeffrey Hammonds, Hideo. No. Nice. Edgardo Alfonso, Lou Collier. Hey, I'm happy. Make sure I'm happy. Hold on. Oh, yeah. It's got mountains in the background, you know, because Seattle. SGC coming to you. Pretty happy. Todd Green, Derek Wallace, Piazza, and A-Rod Hardball Galaxy. Now I'm getting greedy. Now I want to hire. Hey, no. I don't toss them to the side. I'm just prepping it for grading. Why do that twice when I have it in hand? Sean Green, Pudge, JP. That is a bad look, isn't it? I take care of your guys' cards. I like to think I do, at least. Mark Bellhorn, Kevin Brown, Jeff Supine, and Kevin Apier. I'm just prepping it right now so I don't have to do that later. Michael Lieberthal, Wilson Alvarez, Ryan Gant, Andres Big Cat Galarraga. Oh, Tony Gwynn, Universal Language. Who had Tony? Yeah. Cal. Todd Dunwoody. Hey, I got it. Griffey Hardball Galaxy. Let's just set it aside, you know. Mo. Trevor Hoffmanica. Sam Sosa with an awesome, like, green looking background. Yeah, somebody find me a hobby of these. Mark Grace, Niefi Perez, Raul Mondesi, another Tony Gwynn, Ryan McGuire. How about this? If you find me a hobby of this, you get a free guide next week. Ray Ordonez, Mike Musina, Kurt Schilling, Jose Canseco, Billy Wagner, Jeremy Gonzalez, Mark Gruzelanic, Todd Hundley. All right, one to go. Joey Hamilton, JT Snow, Bobby Jones, Jeets. God, what an awesome card. Oh! Diamond Heroes, Griffey. I had this card as a kid. And there's Bobby Bonilla on the back. I swear to God, Bobby Bonilla, if you mess up my Griffey, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to blame you. All right, he's safe. I'm pretty happy again. Makes superhuman catches in center field. Plays with youthful enthusiasm. All the Griffey. Give it all to me. I'm going to set it aside. Jeter's insane. Just an insane card. These are awesome. I mean, he's got the Statue of Liberty in the background. Like, fine, I'm not a New York guy. Obviously, I'm not a Yankee guy. Find me a more Yankee card than that. That's awesome. And I did get to see him play. I think I've told y'all the story. Bobby Bonilla again. Robin Ventura and Mickey Morandini. I always wanted to go. So I was supposed to go see him in Seattle, and then he got traded. My grandmother was going to take me. And then finally saw him when he was older with the Reds. I told him I was like 16. So I was 18, I guess. I was like, "You're my favorite player," because we sat right on the dugout, and I was like, "You're my favorite player. I've been waiting like my whole life to see you play." And he's like, "That's awesome." Because like we were standing, or like our seats were on the first row, like we put our drinks on the dugout. And he was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna, do something for you today," or something like, just kind of cutting out being he was super cool. Dude goes 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. And he literally apologized afterwards. He's like, "I'm sorry, man." I was like, "It's okay. You've done enough." That's because you were a loser, it sounds like, John, and now you're kind of trying to be cool. So, how about that? I don't think you may claim Rivera. All right, I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me top load every card in the world. So, I'm going to penny them real quick. And then run through a quick little hit recap. Nope, bonus Brett Tomko. Pedro's sick too. Mamram. Much better. All right. So here we go. Again, I'll set up a random for a little later. Palmeiro, Brady Anderson, Hardball Galaxy, Manram, Pedro, Edmonds, Checklist, Frank Thomas, Piazza, Hardball Galaxy, A-Rod, Pudge, Musina, Mo, Tony Gwynn, Sammy Sosa, Cal Ripken, Randy Johnson, Chipper, Hardball Galaxy, Barry Bonds, Hardball Galaxy, Deion Sanders. That'll go to a random too. More Griffey card wipe. I'm not living that one down, am I? Probably shouldn't. Sorry. Again, this whole stack right there is stuff that guys who had claimed. So just because you don't see it in here. McGuire, Hardball Galaxy, Piazza, Juan Gonzalez, Boss insert, Roland Boss, Pud, or A-Rod, Randy Johnson, Ryan and Sandberg with an actual rhino in the background. Pretty awesome. Brad Fulmer, Refractor, Tony Gwynn, Mo Vaughn, Kevin Apier, that's to 150, so that'll be in the random. Smoltzy, Javi Lopez, Green, Fusion, Pedro and Nomar, that'll have to be random. Same with Andrew and Chipper. Tim Salmon with fish in the background. Yes. Juan Gonzalez. Texas oil rig, baby. Barry Bonds with the Golden Gate Bridge. Andrew Jones, downtown Atlanta. Jeets, Chipper, Sosa, Griffey, A-Rod. Griffey, Boss, Thomas, Boss, Sammy Sosa, Green. Heavy Metal, A-Rod insert, but the surface is screwed. Tony Gwynn, Universal Language. Insert. Pudge. No, Juan Gonzalez, Universal Language. Derek Jeter, just an iconic card. Awesome card. Cal Ripken, Hardball Galaxy. Hit Machine. Skybox. Insert. Frank Thomas. It's a sweet looking card. Greg Maddux, Universal Language. Darren Erstad, insane, like shield titanium die cut for John. Then we have the Skybox auto of Gabe Kapler that we will random off. So, guys, thank you as always. Thank you for letting me indulge in Ken Griffey Jr. cards. Yeah, so like I said, that's all I got today. Going to Gunnersville, so won't be doing anything. Monday is... I know they pushed everything back on basketball. Is Monday still a national championship? Are we still doing Saturday, Monday like we should be? If so, we're going to do that huge basketball mixer. It's kind of like a national championship thing. So I might post that one up Sunday just because it'll probably be over 100 a spot. And we don't do a lot of basketball, so we might need some time to fill that one.